Okay, I couldn't set y'all up as high as I would have liked, but it's okay. So, me and this friend had been probably friends for over 4 years. I had met her when I was in probably the worst time of my life. I had had many friendships in the past where I would give quite literally my all. And me and her understood each other on such an insane level that it just felt like we were meant to be friends for like the rest of our lives. Like, I truly, truly believe that this person would have been my, quite literally, my best friend for the rest of like my life. We had had the same reoccurring incident about how she has befriended people that didn't necessarily like me, have caused a lot of traumatic pain for me. In and for me, when I was growing up, I just already felt like I was having already a hard time making friends because I quite literally give my all, and that's just who I am. Like, once you become friends with me, you're like my family. My friends will talk to you about, like, my dad even still talks about people to this day. Like, he talks about like ex friends of mine that I'm no longer friends with. Like, he'll ask about them like on random days because the way that I would communicate about these people and love on these people to my parents was, they were like rated very highly in my family. And I remember when our friendship had ended, I cried for 4 weeks, and I still cry to it this day. Like, I've only told a few people about this because the love I had for her was so insane. And I kind of just want to talk about friendship relationships and what is the best thing to get over a friendship relationship. I wouldn't recommend, like, I'm not that good at advice, but I would say that my friends do tell me that, like, when they need advice, like, I do give very good ones. So, my first recommendation is to realize that even though that person mattered a lot to you, if they are hurting you, it still is hurting you at the end of the day. I had a really hard time with this because I genuinely like loved her so much. Um and when she was hurting me, sometimes I'd be like, just why can't she understand? And like, we had multiple conversations about it, me getting upset, me getting angry, and I had to just see her for who she was. And the person that I had met when I had met her is a completely different person, and not respecting who I am. The way that I give love back is not the way that she is respecting me. And when I really saw this, it was very hard because I still love this person to death. Like, I really, really did. And the one thing that I can just best recommend to you is just allow it to hurt. Allow it to be painful. Allow yourself to grieve, because I feel like a lot of people most of the time see like relationships like a boyfriend and girlfriend, or like any type of romantic relationship, it's way valued higher than a platonic relationship. And for me, that really, like, what sucked, because I was just very confused, like, why am I hurting so much over this issue that, like, I didn't mess up. And a lot of the times people are going to tell you it's their loss, but I understand people completely where they're like, it's not just my loss. And it's not just their loss, it's my loss as well, because I did love this person. This person at one point in my life took care of me, treated me like family, loved me. And for me, that was like something that I was just like, I'm willing to see your memories, I'm willing to love it, I'm willing to accept what the reality of our friendship is now, because the the issue is now. And I want people to understand that if you're breaking up a friendship over one simple argument, that is completely different. When people are continuously treating you badly, not respecting your boundaries, not respecting you, that's suddenly when you need to just let it go. Because this person wasn't respecting me. It had been a multiple time conversation. It had been a multitude of times that I was just begging her to respect me. And I did love this person, but this person did not love me. And that's what you have to understand, is that not everybody's gonna love you the way that you want them to love you. And that's when you need to choose to leave, go away, because I'm telling you, it's just gonna get worse. And then the farther that we are down the line going through this, you're gonna hurt even 10 times more, because there had been multiple of times I had probably like forgiven her over like 5 to 6 times over the same issue, because I am a true believer that people change. But that doesn't mean because people change that you have to stay around to see it happen. People need to treat you well, and if they aren't, you have to choose to get up and leave, because nobody's gonna love you how you love you. And if nobody's gonna treat you the right way, and you understand that you are giving a lot into that friendship or into whatever, then you have to take back your power from that and say, I'm done. And it's still gonna hurt, because it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable to have a feeling of like, I'm missing a person that used to be all mine. And I really feel like, if you're going through this right now, my best recommendation to you is to talk about it, write about it, read about it, because you'll realize that you're not the only one going through this. And I think that was like a huge thing, is like relating to people that hadn't had good friends. Let me tell you this. I still don't have any friends to this day, because I struggle to make friends. I struggle because of the way that I love people. Um and I've seen a lot of the times where I've seen millions, not probably not millions, like hundreds of people where there are evil and they have the most friends. And one thing I can just tell you that is that that's their life. That's how they choose to continue acting, and they're gonna continue. One of the things is that I noticed is that people who have very bad trauma, treat people badly, tend to only be able to have friends because they can't be alone. They will find the next person to almost like not prey on, but like they'll be like, oh, this person will be, because I feel like empathic people especially tend to just want to help people. But I'm telling you, you need to help yourself, because these people aren't going to love you, nor are they going to respect you, nor are they going to feel sad about this. They're going to feel sad about your loss, but other than that, they're not going to feel sad about how they treated you. They're not going to feel sad about X, Y, and Z. They're not going to understand what it did to you. Can I tell y'all something? This was my best friend, right? I had another friend. We were in the same like training class. So yeah, I used to be an athletic trainer. I was really good friends to her. She was kind of good friends with me. Like, she would pick me up often. But like after that, like I would buy her a drink. Like anytime like she picked me up, like I would be so nice. Let me tell you, she ended up plotting on me, making up a lie, saying that her boyfriend had said some guy had liked me, got all her other friends to lie to me that this guy had said that. And to that, I even still forgave her because I believed in that. But you want to know what? A few months later, she ended up sleeping with a guy that I was talking to. And I think a lot of the times people are going to start blaming themselves and being like, it's my fault because I allowed her back into my life. But what you have to understand is that these people do not care if they hurt you. They do not care because they are going through a lot themselves. And I just want y'all to know that, like, you're not the only one alone, and you're not the only one struggling to make friendships. It's really hard, like, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like, it doesn't get easier, but what you have to choose is yourself always, because if you don't, you'll just drain in self-pity. If I could even put like pictures of myself up here of how bad I had gone, and you can even see in my face, you become uglier. I'm not joking, and I can say that about myself because my face was so inflamed to the point that like I looked like I was crying at a 24/7 stop. And I just feel that if this is really just what you're needing to hear, that you just allow yourself to grieve. And I feel like not to feel like you're the bad person for letting go. And you're not evil because you just want to be treated well. I love y'all guys, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. and maybe we can chat about something else, books, because I genuinely do love chatting with y'all, and I hope that y'all just find whatever happiness you're looking in your life. I'm telling you, the best way to make friends is just have confidence. Realize that there are so many people like you out there that are also missing friends. I'm telling you, the only reason I don't have friends right now is because of the place I live. I'm very introverted, and it's just a little bit harder to connect with people now. But I love y'all guys so much, and I hope to see y'all soon.